Okay guys, this is the hired request schedule, and I took these in the order that they were received. Okay, if you paid first, you're first. If you paid last, you're here. I have a few stragglers. If you your name might not appear up here if you haven't paid yet. So, and I can make corrections on here if I made any mistakes. You know, we'll fix those. Of course, just help me make the corrections. If you had, you know, 2 requests or something and I didn't show that on the board, just make me a comment on the YouTube video here or on Facebook and I'll make sure I correct that. Okay, so here are the names. I just used the last initials so that everybody's privacy could be maintained. And, you know, it's quite a few here, so this is going to take me several months to do this, okay? Up here first will be Shannon D. I have a Joni Mitchell song for her. And then you see next Tom M. And he's got 3. Okay? But I'm not going to do all 3 at once. I'm going to do just the first video of his request. And then I'm going to go through the whole list. And then I'm going to do the people that had multiples, whatever they had left over, I'll do those songs at the end so that everybody can have at least one song to be working on as quickly as possible. So I'll do the first one of Tom's. Then I'll go to Chris, and then Philip M.O. I have 2 Philips, and both their last names start with M, so I'll add an extra initial there. But Philip M.O. has got 2, so I'll do the first one of his, and then continue on. Robert C.'s got 2, I'll do the first one of his. Jason W., Linda L., Juan Jose, James H., Paul R., Andy L. Got 1, I'll do your first one and move on. Christopher C., Robert D. And then here in the PayPal payment, there wasn't a name or anything. I guess it's a business account, but it was Dentools, D-E-N-T-O-O-L-S. So that's who you are. I have your email address. I will probably be emailing a lot of you when it gets time for your request. I will email if there's any question at all about what version of the song you're wanting or any details. I will email you. And maybe even get a link again that you already sent me because I want to make absolutely sure that I have what you want. Okay, so this guy here, Dentools, and then Nathan H., Eric P., Jacqueline B., Paul C. Got 2 for you. We'll do 1 and move on. Murray K. We'll do the first one and move on. Here I have Brandon S. in parentheses because you didn't put the link or the name of the song that you wanted in the PayPal payment. And that's, you know, it just helps me keep organized. But I do have your email address, and I will be getting that from you. You can send me an email if you want to, Brandon, and just make a note in there, and I'll flag it in my email box. Brian R., Casey S., Philip M.I., Andrew, no last name, so I just put, I think your business is Waterloo or something. Then we have Sharon Q., Juan Jose again. He paid for 2 different songs, so you'll get your first one here, Juan. You'll get your next one here. Rudger, long-time subscriber, as many of you are here. So Rudger's next. Patrick W., Charles C., Anish, you got 2. I'll do your first one and move on. Jonathan B., Brett B., you got 4. I'll do your first one. And you discussed with me which one you wanted first, so I will do that. I'll do that one first. And any of you who have multiples, if you have a song that you'd rather have first, you can let me know that when it comes time for yours. Philip M.I. got 3 for you here. Do the first one and move on. Robert W., Kevin K., you got 4. Do the first one and move on. Diana H., Linda L. again, David G., and a couple more that have not, there's 2 or 3 of you who haven't paid yet that are wanting to do it. So if you happen to do that and I've already okayed it, then you can still get on the list, but you of course won't be on the board here yet. Any corrections, write in the comments on the YouTube video here or on Facebook, because I'll post it on Facebook too. Let me know the correction. I'll look it up and we'll get it fixed and get it worked out. Don't panic if you should be up here and your name's not up here. If you paid, we'll find your payment. I'm going to begin next Monday, because I've got some activities planned with me and the family this week. And we've been planning this for a while after I finished all this batch of requests that I just finished. So we've got activities all week that we're going to be doing. We'll be tied up. It's kind of a quasi-vacation type thing. And So I'll start next Monday, whatever date that is. Today is July the 12th, so next Monday. I'm going to average 3 songs per week. I'm hoping that I do more than that, but I don't like to promise big and not deliver as much as I can. So I'm going to say 3 per week. I'm hoping it'll be more. It probably will be more per week, but let's say 3 a week, because sometimes songs are easy and I can do a bunch. Sometimes I'll get a mammoth one that's going to take several days to get done. So it depends on the song. I average of 3 per week. So yeah, it's going to be towards the end of October before all of these are done, and I'm trying to get these done definitely before Thanksgiving. But I'm trying to be through at the beginning of November. So that's my hope. So I can't give you an exact day when yours is going to be done, because I don't want to say that and not be able to fulfill it. But here's the schedule. You see it. I'm going to be working on it. This is, I scrape out a living doing these piano lessons online, doing these hired requests. And so this is what I'll be working on. I'll be working hard on it for you. After I finish yours, I'll send you a download link to the email address for your PayPal that you used. And if it's a different one, email address, you can, of course, contact me, email me, say, hey, send it to this email, would you please? And I'll do that. So there's the list. And make sure, I wanted to not fail to mention, those of you who have multiples, at the end here, when I get to David G. or whoever's last, I will have done one of each of you who have multiples, and then I'm going to go back and do Tom's next one, and then Philip's next one, then Robert's next one, and then I'll go through, and then we'll come back and do Tom's last one, and then the last one, the you who have 4 here, you'll get your 4th song at the very end. So hopefully that'll help everybody, have something to work on to get your song as quickly as possible. But just, bear with me. I'm just one person working as hard as I can to get these done for you. But rest assured, I'm, working hard on it, and we'll get these as quickly to you as I can. Any questions? easypianolessons@yahoo.com. Email me. Make sure you put in the subject, in all caps, hired request, question, or something like that, because I get tons and tons of email. It's easy to miss one if you don't put something in the subject where it sticks out. Okay, so there you have it, and I look forward to doing them starting next Monday.